Good evening, Kingston. Okay, so we all know why you're here for Far From Saints in town tonight. So we're going to do things a little bit different tonight. We're going to have a bit of a Q&A before we do the sets. People have submitted questions in advance. There's been literally hundreds, but we've got a few out and we're going to ask them in a minute. So let's bring out Kelly, Dwight and Patty, Far From Saints.
Hi, everybody.
Hello. Okay, so we are here to celebrate the release of this record. The top 5 album. Well done, guys. So we've got a few questions submitted in advance. So I'm going to see if people are in the room, but I will read them out. The first one we've got is from Caroline Brown. Are you here? Somewhere at the top. So we're going to start talking first about how you made the album and the band in general. So Caroline asks, what's the process for creating your new music? How did the band form? How does it all come about?
This was a unique process, I think.
Which?
Yeah.
Well, we met on tour in about 2013 on the train tour in America, and then 7 years went past, I think. 6 years went past. 2019, the Wind and the Wave opened up for me on the solo tour, and then we started writing songs. That was great, was it?
Yeah, but like, how did we write the songs?
We wrote the songs in a dressing room and hotel rooms
and ballrooms and hallways, and we would just send ideas back and forth, and then
There was lots of like late night emails, which I've never written songs over late night emails before, so that was different.
yeah, this record should actually be terrible,
Yeah.
but somehow it turned out great because we only recorded it in like 7 days too. So it was writing at night over email, which makes
Yeah.
no sense,
With like voice memos
and then putting out songs.
My sunglasses are on my amp, I found them.
Good.
yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
good.
I
Thank
lost my
God.
glasses. There we go, thank you. I wasn't going to wear them, I just lost them. If I wore them, I'd look like a right cunt.
You have to put, yeah, so I was gonna say you have to put them on now.
Ew. Yeah. Does that answer the question? Sorry.
Yeah, leading on for that, Claire Duffy. Claire asks, what are the shared musical influences? I mean, there's a bunch of influences going into this record, but what brings you together?
Fleetwood Mac, Tom Petty.
Yeah.
What else? Eagles.
Yeah.
I think that you guys have more similar influences than I do. Not for any particular reason, but
She's calling us old. Yeah, it's fine.
I come from a different world. I like indie, pop, rock music, Metric, Death Cab for Cutie, Relo, Kylie Stars, things like that. But I also like the classics. Stevie Nicks is amazing. He's amazing.
Nice. This is a controversial one. Mark Turner, what's your favourite song from the album? Can you pick a favourite?
I like Let the Light Shine Over You.
It's hard to pick, but I really do like Faded Black Tattoo quite a bit. I think it's kind of one of the more like darker, sort of mysterious ones on there, and that's my vibe.
Maybe to play live, Take It Through the Night.
What's y'all's favorite? Say it all at once. The answer. 1, 2, 3.
I like that one.
That's mine too.
I'm going to jump ahead to Harrison's question, seeing as you just mentioned it. What's the story behind Faded Black Tattoo?
Oh no. This requires me to remember lyrics?
Well, actually, that's the first lyric line in that song. I woke up out of a dream and had that, but I was writing about a person interviewing a serial killer.
We didn't keep
Hence
that.
the darkness.
And they took a different direction than that.
We wrote a Netflix fucking series off the back.
I I think it just goes along with one of the general themes of the album that I find to be that love is hard and love hurts. And it's amazing and wonderful, but it's really hard. Yeah.
Moving on to the future already. Annie McNaughton.
Way to go, Annie. Way to
There you
go.
go, at the front. I think we all know what we want the answer to this question to be. Annie asks, will Far From Saints carry on beyond this album and tour?
This tour?
I don't think we're talking about just tonight.
Well, we've got a tour on sale now, which is, so we're going on at least until Christmas. We are recording a new song tomorrow, actually. So yeah, I mean, we did say a while back that we weren't going to talk about babies on the first date, but I think we've definitely all started fucking a bit more now. It's not the first date anymore.
Yeah.
Not literally.
We didn't wait for marriage. Yeah.
I don't know what you guys have been doing.
Let's not turn this into Fleetwood Mac just yet. But yeah, no, I mean, we're really happy how it's all going, and we're really happy with how much people are responding to it. So as long as people keep taking an interest in the music, I think we'll keep making music.
Yeah. I'll just say, everyone that's here, we appreciate you. You guys help push us over the hump. To get us to the 5 viewers, we very much appreciate you. Very.
And on to gigs just past. Freya Pritchard.
It's a nice name.
Freya asks in one word each. You don't have to say the same word. One word, describe Glastonbury.
Big.
Chaos.
Stoned.
That is the Glastonbury
That is
experience.
rare, my friends, just so you know.
It is actually.
Big stoned chaos. Glastonbury.
Stoned since about 2003, but it's fun. Stoned Glastonbury.
And keeping on the theme of gigs is Connor Orchard here. Connor asks, first gig, PS, mine is tonight.
Oh yeah.
That's what it says.
Well, first gig ever.
No shit.
And no pressure.
You know.
Yeah.
I'll try to make it good.
Dude, I'm gonna deliver. I'm playing right to your face.
It's not going to break eye contact, so be really awkward.
You and me, dude, tonight.
You should move where you're sitting.
KFC right across the street as well. Mine's made. Have a good night.
So,
How old are you? 17. Where have you been, Connor? Lockdown, I suppose, was 3 years, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Bastard.
True, yeah.
yeah, totally.
so I think that was what was your first gig if we're comparing.
Oh.
So we know Connor's. What was your first gig?
My first gig was my brothers took me to Cardiff Arms Park to see the Rolling Stones in 1989.
My first gig was Weird Al Yankovic in Houston, Texas at an amusement park.
It's weird.
How was that?
Incredible.
Do y'all remember that band Jet? I saw them on 6th Street. The guy was like hanging from the rafters in the parish. That was pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that was my first like gig.
Yeah, they're good, man.
Some good choices, as is yours, Connor.
Well, we'll fucking see.
This question from Pippa is for Paddy. Favorite tattoo you have?
That I have.
Yeah.
Well, I have 2 new tattoos. I've got this poppy right here, and then I recently went to Paris by myself, which was an amazing experience, and I have the word oui right here. So my newest tattoos are my favorites. Those are my new loves. Yeah.
I should have asked this earlier. Karina Jones asks, where did the band name come from?
Well, I made it up, so you're welcome.
So there was many.
Yeah, we had a board of like 100 names that were not great.
Yeah. And she held it up. And
We were kind of just like writing down all of the words that made us feel anything, just kind of like writing them on the whiteboard. And I wrote Saints down. I really like that store, All Saints. That was one of my favorite brands. So I wrote Saints down, and then after lunch, I came back, and it just kind of like hit me. And I wrote it down, I was like, I think I have it, guys. And then I turned the board around, and they were like, yeah, okay.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's a good name.
We just said, yep.
Yeah.
Well, and then Kelly said, you know, FFS also stands for something else.
That was a happy accident.
And we were like, sick, let's make a shirt that just says for fuck's sake.
We're gonna get on that.
Gillian, I've seen the FFS acronym a lot this week, but yeah, I share that. Gillian asks, do you prefer bigger or smaller venues to play in? What are your favourite venues?
Oof, didn't know where you're going with that.
Patty says we should always play places like Royal Albert Hall. So.
I love a theater so much because I can hear everything. I also really like small pub gigs, and I like huge ones. There's something to like about all of them, but I'm just going to go right down the middle and say theaters, nothing else.
I only like stadiums. So.
Well, and we've got time for a few more. Again, to Patty, have you tried jammy wagon wheels? Vic asked that question.
Oh, they liked your treat, I guess, that you posted up.
Oh, my like Scottish tea.
We don't like the jam. Is that
Is
jelly?
that
Like that's yeah, we don't like the fucking jelly.
I'll give it a chance. I will give it a chance. I probably wouldn't eat the ones that you gave me because I don't know what's in them. You know, I don't know you. No, I'm just kidding.
You were gonna buy some, but you forgot. That's like my fucking old man. He says that. I was gonna get a few, but I forgot.
I don't know, man. I got a problem with all the jelly in y'all shit. Like, why is there a chocolate cake and it's also got raspberry?
Yeah, but
Just give me the chocolate.
You lot eat fucking peanut butter jelly. What the fuck's that about?
True.
Going to race through a couple more, and then we'll go on to music. Louise Humphreys. Is Louise Humphreys here?
Oh, failed. Absent.
I'm going to skip past that one then. Oh, there's Louise up the top in the back.
She's present.
So Louise,
She at the bar.
it's a cheeky one, but I rate it. Louise says, can you say happy birthday to Maisie Humphreys?
Happy birthday, Maisie
Happy
Humphreys.
birthday.
Happy birthday,
Maisie Humphreys.
There we go. Two more. If you could be in any movie, what would it be?
Go on, it?
Oh my gosh.
Mine would be either Raising Arizona or Reservoir Dogs. Because I either want to like kill shit or like do weird shit. Is that weird?
Barbie. Not bad. Not bad choice.
I'm just gonna go with Little Mermaid. Because I like to sing and I like to swim and then, you know.
And you're a mermaid.
Mermaid.
We've got a great cross section. Bridget Hebron, last question of the night. Where in the world do you feel most at home?
At home? It's not at home. Because it's fucking chaos. Probably the most relaxed on stage. Yeah, because there's no phones ringing. There's nobody asking me for anything. And I can just do my thing, yeah.
Yeah, I feel most at home in front of my recording console at my studio. That feels like where I belong. So that's where I like to be.
I don't have a particular location, but whenever I'm with friends, really close friends, where I can like really be myself and let all my weirdness out and my ugliness out, and they still love me. Wherever that is, that's where I feel at home.
That's class. Okay, thanks everyone for submitting your questions.
Appreciate you.
Thanks to Dwight, Kelly, and
Thank
Paddy.
you guys so much.
We'll be on with the live music very, very soon. Thank you everyone.